video is going to be a get ready with me style video. It's basically just getting ready because I have a spray tan later on tonight, a spray tan appointment, because I've mentioned this before, but I do mobile spray tanning and it's about 45 minutes away and I didn't want to just drive there and drive back, so I'm dragging my boyfriend with me, and after the appointment we're gonna grab a bite to eat for dinner. So I didn't want to look dead. I wanted to look, you know, decent. So I put on some makeup. I really haven't been wearing a ton of makeup lately. I don't know why. Why haven't I? There's no excuse. I just haven't been feeling like doing my makeup too much lately. So tonight I wanted to, you know, experiment a little bit. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna get started. I don't know why I'm looking so pale in my camera. I don't think I look that pale in person, but whatever. Let's just get over it. Also, excuse my wet hair. It's still drying. It takes forever to dry my hair in the winter, so yeah, let's just forget about that. But let's get started on the face. I think I'm gonna do the face first. Yeah, I'm gonna do the face first. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with my No Poreblem Primer by Touch in Soul. This is just kind of a smoothing primer. I'll be honest, it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, I forgot I had my brows on. Almost literally rubbed my brows away. But yeah, it doesn't do anything like too special, but I do like the way my foundation looks after I apply it. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but this primer doesn't really, yeah, I definitely rubbed off part of my eyebrow. This primer really doesn't like do anything when you apply it, but you see the effects like afterwards. Sorry, I just want to fix my eyebrow here. So now we got our primer on. I'm gonna just kind of press it in the the T-zone. Alright, so now we got our primer on. I'm gonna go ahead and take a mixture of my Wet n Wild foundation and my Maybelline 24-hour full coverage foundation. I really need a spray tan, so the Maybelline one is a little dark for me. So we're just gonna use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in soft beige. But this is a bit light for me and a bit too pink, so this will kind of make it a little bit better. And I'm only putting in like half a pump of the Maybelline one. And we're just gonna mix it all. And I'm wearing a turtleneck today, so like if it doesn't match perfectly, who cares? So I'm just gonna dot this on my face. So I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and press this into the skin. This actually isn't a beauty blender, I'm sorry. This is just a beauty sponge. It's not like the Beauty Blender brand. I haven't bought in a real beauty blender in, I don't know, well over a year. Like a actual beauty blender brand sponge, that's what I mean. I've just been buying like knockoff versions. It's because the real beauty blender is so goddamn expensive. And I just feel like there's a lot of great brands out there that you can get really good dupes from. Don't forget to get in this inner corner here with your foundation. I feel like that's a place that a lot of people forget, and it's a very dark shadowed area on our face, and I just feel like it's very noticeable, especially in close-up pictures when people forget to put foundation in that spot. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on my forehead. Now I'm gonna go in with my Nars concealer. I've been using, this is gonna be the second time I'm using this. This is the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in shade Medium Warm Custard. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking, but yeah, I don't know. This is only the second time I'm using it, so I'm still trying to get a feel for it and how I like to apply it and stuff. But I think today I'm gonna try it with my Morphe E20 brush, and we're just gonna see how I like this. I probably could have went a shade lighter because I feel like it doesn't really highlight me. Like, it definitely conceals me, but it doesn't highlight, you know what I mean? So as you can see, there is quite a difference in this side and this side. This does have great coverage, and I do feel like it blends really nicely. I am going to take a mini beauty blender and just kind of go over the area just to make sure that there's no like creases or anything like that. But yeah, you can definitely see quite the difference. So I'm going to use my Colourpop Concealer in light 20 and just highlight my face just a tiny bit. It's not a necessary step, but I just feel like doing it. And again, I apologize if you can hear my dogs downstairs. I'm home alone right now, so no one's here to like distract them, and also they must have saw something through the window, so they're going crazy. Like if they see a squirrel or anything, they go crazy. So once I have that on, I'm going to use my AirSpun powder to set my highlighted areas. And yeah. And don't forget to get like right underneath those lashes, because that's like where you tend to crease. I'm also going to set my T-zone with a little bit of this. Not a lot though. And I'm not really going to bake. I'm just going to dust it away. That's kind of what I've been liking lately, is just, I don't know, I'd rather just dust it away. I don't really like to leave it on. My deer's outside. So for those of you that don't know, I live in New Jersey, and we have a lot of deer where I live because I live in a pretty woodsy area. Oh my god, my dog, please just stop. And yeah, so we get a ton of deer, and I've had a deer, her name is Francine, that has been coming to me for over 4 years now. She comes to the house, she literally waits at the front door, and I feed her bread or like whatever I have. Like sometimes I'll feed her carrots, but she definitely likes her carbs. So I'm just using my NYC Sunny Bronzer. Anyways, as I was saying, I have a deer that's been coming to me for 4 years. Her favorite food is bread. I named her Francine. And yeah, she just comes to my house. She literally waits at my front door. I will insert clips. And yeah, I think she's outside right now actually. But yeah, she usually goes like MIA during the winter and then comes back. But this winter she's been hanging around. So I don't know why, but yeah, that's my deer. That's my story about my dear Francine. Alright, so next I'm going to be using my MAC Warm Soal blush. And this is my favorite blush. I've mentioned that before on my channel. It is from MAC. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about it. It does have a slight shimmer, and I actually hate shimmer in my brush blushes, but this one is really nice. Alright, so next I'm going to be highlighting, and I'm going to be using my Mary Louminizer by the Balm. I haven't used this in a while, so yeah. This is like this is one of those highlights that's like blinding. Like on me, I'll be honest, sometimes it's a little too light, but it's seriously so pretty. Like, look at that. And that's like me barely touching the product. Like, it just has an amazing formula in my opinion. So I feel like with some highlighters, like after having them for a while, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like with some highlighters, I feel like they aren't as shimmery after you've used them a lot. With this one, like the formula never changes, like it's just always good. And I am going over everything with my beauty blender just because, you know, I'm not trying to be super blinding with my highlight, but yeah. So that is it for face. We're now gonna move on to eyes. I still have no idea what I'm gonna do with my eyes, but we'll figure it out together, I guess. So anyways, we're gonna be using my Huda Beauty palette, and I'm gonna be starting off with this color Bay, which is just like a nice cream color. It's matte, and this is going to just go all over my lid. By the way, I just wanted to say, keep an eye out for a giveaway announcement coming up very soon. I'm going to be filming what the giveaway consists of probably Monday of next week. So if you're interested in winning some free stuff, keep an eye out next Monday for my video. That's as long as everything comes on time, but yeah, I'm super excited. It's my first giveaway, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say, you know, what it is or anything. And it's not like it's a huge giveaway, but it's something. So if you're interested, definitely keep an eye out for next week's video. Anyways, now I'm going to go in with the color Sandalwood, and this is just going to go right in my crease. I got a lot of requests to be doing more freelancing videos, and don't worry guys, I'm going to be doing that. I hear you, I see your comments. I got you, okay? More freelancing content will be coming. With that being said, I don't want my channel to be just a freelance video only channel, you know? I want to still do tutorials and, you know, different videos. Because that's not really what I started my channel for. You know, I started so I can share my creativity and make tutorials and stuff. I didn't start to really, I never really planned on giving advice about freelancing, but everyone seems to like it. So of course, I'll always have that aspect of my channel. It's not gonna be my whole channel, but I will definitely upload as much freelancing content as I can, as well as creative content, you know, because I don't ever want to lose that side to me. You know, I am a freelance artist. That's what I do. That's my career. So I don't want to, YouTube is like my hobby. So I don't want to make my hobby also seem like my career, if that makes any sense. You know, I want there to be a separation, and I don't ever want to forget about just having fun with makeup. And I used to do creative looks all the time, and I don't ever want to stop that. You know, I want to always do my creative looks, and I think YouTube will allow me to do that. So there'll be a lot of creative content and freelance content. So keep an eye out for that. But anyways, now I'm gonna go in with the color Henna, which is like this shade right here. It's just like a nice orangey brown shade, and this is just gonna go in the crease, but I'm also gonna be really patting it onto the lid, not like all over the lid, but I don't want it to just be in the crease, if that makes any sense. You know, I want it on the lid too, and I really want to build up the intensity of this shade. So whenever you want to build up the intensity of something, start off with a little bit, pat it on like this, and then take the brush and just kind of do little circular motions to kind of blend the shade out, and then just repeat and repeat until you get to the desired color that you want. Alright, so once I have the intensity I'm looking for with that shade, now I'm gonna go in with Cocoa, which is like the chocolatey brown shade, and I'm going to put this with a like fluffy shader brush right on the outer corner. Like I'm gonna focus it there, and then I'm gonna bring it in a little bit on the like crease area, and I'm really patting that on, and then I'm gonna just take a clean blending brush. This has no product on it, and I'm gonna buff out the edges with that. What I'm doing with my brush is I'm literally flicking the eyeshadow up into the crease, and then I'm gonna go back and forth with little windshield wiper motions, and then flicking up again. This is just gonna help give me a really blown out crease shade. So this is gonna be the second to last crease shade. I'm still using the shade Cocoa, and then I'm gonna use one more, and then we're gonna move on to the lid, okay? All right, the last shade I'm gonna be taking is Suede. This is like a grayish brown shade, but it's just gonna kind of tone down the warmth because I have a lot of warm colors going on in my crease right now, which is fine. I like it, but this is just gonna add a little bit more of a shadow effect and just deepen up the crease a little bit because it is cooler in tone. So cool tones give off better like shadow and depth. I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm using a pretty tiny brush. So I went pretty far over with this concealer, as you can see, but I am leaving this outer corner area free from the concealer. And now I'm only going to do one eye at a time because I want this concealer to be tacky when I go to apply the lid color. And for the lid color, I'm going to be using this shade Angelic in the Huda Beauty palette. This is like a duochrome pink and gold. It's a really, really pretty color. Well, actually, basically, it's a rose gold. I don't know why it's a pink gold. It's basically a rose gold. And yeah, we're just gonna put this all over our lid. So this is a duochrome shade. So when you look at it in certain lights, it gives off more of a gold hue. And then if you look at it from another angle, it gives off more of a pink hue. So it just really depends. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Fling from the palette. I'm gonna be applying that towards the end of my eye, before all the darker matte shades. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with one of the blending brushes we used, and I'm gonna take Cocoa and Suede, and I'm going to apply these and kind of like mesh them into the lid shade. I don't want there to be a separation, if you know what I'm saying. I want it all to kind of just blend together and be beautiful and seamless. So that is what the lid should look like. It's really beautiful, actually. I'm digging this look. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, the other lid, and I'll be right back. All right, so for the lower lash line and waterline, I'm gonna take a little bit of brown eyeliner, and I'm gonna put it in my waterline and on my lash line. We're gonna put this on the waterline. As well as the lash line. And a little bit of an update. on that concealer, I do like it. I do find though that I feel like you don't need to bake with that concealer because I feel like it is very matte already, so baking with it just makes it a little bit more dry than it needs to be. So I don't know if I would necessarily bake with it, just saying. But anyway, I just like messily put the eyeliner on, and now I'm gonna go in and just blend it out with a empty pencil brush. So now I'm just taking that color Cocoa. I'm gonna use this to blend out my lower lash line. Alright, so once I have Cocoa on, and then I'm gonna go in with Henna, which is the orangey brown shade we use. And I'm gonna use this just to blend the lower lash line and smoke it out even further. Okay, so now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Moon Dust again. And yeah, this is just gonna go on the inner corner, but I'm going to like lighten and brighten it up a little bit because it's a little dull for me. So we're gonna just brighten it up just a tiny bit by taking a little bit of Nicole Guerrero's Glow Kit and taking just a tiny bit of Forever Lit, which is the lightest shade. And that's just going to intensify and brighten that inner corner. I'm gonna apply just a line across my eye, and then we're gonna smoke it out a little bit, but I'm just gonna do that really quickly. And okay, so I applied a line right across the eye, and now I'm just going to take the black from the Huda Beauty palette, which is Black Truffle. This is a very intense black, and I'm gonna use this to smoke out the outer corner of that liner. So I'm just using a flat definer brush packed with some color, and all I'm doing is I'm literally going just like little dabbing motions. You can definitely do a wing liner with this look if you want, but I'm just not feeling the wing liner today, so that's why I'm just doing this. And now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of flicking out the black. Alright, so I'm going to apply some mascara and curl my lashes, and I'm also going to apply some falsies. I will link these down below if I can find them. I just got them in the mail today. They're from Amazon, and they're basically like mink lash knockoffs, and I got 6 pairs, I want to say, for like $8, and they honestly look so beautiful. Like, I feel like these are going to be my new go-to like Amazon purchase. Like, you can see they're really, really nice. I think I'm going to apply this middle pair here. They're pretty wispy, and I wouldn't consider them natural, but they're not like crazy dramatic. So I'm just going to apply those with some mascara, and I'll be back to do my lips. Alright, so we are finally ready for lips. I feel like I've been filming for hours. I don't think it's been that long. What time is it? I mean, it has been hours, but I feel like I've been filming for a really long time. So, finally we're on to lips. I'm going to be using Patrick Starr's, 3 products from Patrick Starr's collection with MAC. I have the Mohogany lip liner, the Mama Starr lipstick, and the Mama Starr lip, what is this? Lip gloss? Yeah, lip gloss. I love these. These are awesome. I absolutely love the packaging on this collection. I think you did a really good job. So, yeah. Oh, I'm also going to be using a little bit of this BH Cosmetics Forever Nude lipstick just in the center of my lips to add a little bit of dimension. So, this is more of a reddish brown. It's not a brown, like a nude brown. It's more, it has a very red undertone. So I really like it because it's different than anything I use. Alright, so once I have the lips lined, I'm going to use the lipstick. And now I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics lipstick in Forever Nude. And as you can see, I'm just applying it on the center, and this is just going to give me the effect of fuller lips. Alright you guys, so that is it for this look. I hope you all enjoyed. Keep an eye out for next week's videos. I should have 2 videos next week that are very exciting, and I'm super excited to film. One of them, like I said, is involving a giveaway. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep an eye out. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.